Salutations everybody, my name is not actually Vic Minado, but for the sake of the internet, I'm going by the name Vic Minado, and welcome back to Resident Evil 4, a Let's Play story. Last time, actually, there was one thing we did catch up on. Last time we did the two separate routes, and today we're going to be getting very, very close to the end, but I'm not going to lie, there's going to be quite a lot of walking in our future that I sense. But beforehand, if you watch the left-hand side path, you'll see I picked up a note, which I didn't want to read because then those who just wanted to see the other path wouldn't have seen it, so I think it'd be an important time to just go through whatever letter I picked up at the time. So if we go to the bottom village file, it's called The Village's Last Defense. I clearly underestimated the American agent's capability. He's still alive. I thought that we could wait until the egg hatched, but at this rate, he could destroy the whole village before it does. We must take care of this nuisance. Huh? Oh. We shall change our priorities for the time being. We will cease our hunt for Lewis and ambush the two Americans. There is a building used to enlighten betrayers just beyond the point where you get off the lift. It's a perfect place for ambushing them. Well, again, he's telling us... Why does he even keep these diary notes? Anyway, if all else fails, they would need to face me in order to get past the last gate that leads out to the village. For only before my sight will the gate open. That was also left by... Oh... I'm gonna BRB for a while. Right, sorry about that. If you didn't know what that was, basically, the reason I paused during the footage there, while I was reading it out, was basically my Wii Remote batteries just died, so I had to, change the batteries. Yeah, I read the rest of the letter, then I changed the batteries, so that's why there was the pause there. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure what the effective ploy is there. Does he know we're gonna read those letters? Because he says where he's going to be, what he needs to do, what we need to do, because if you also, I don't know, check to the right, if you're very observant, there was a retinal scanner, which we can't get past unless we get past Mendez, as it said in the letter. I'm also going to turn the volume down a little bit. We're going to take a little relaxing cable cart ride. As relaxing as it sounds, it might not actually be what you may have dreamed for. And wow, he's got one hell of a throwing arm, able to just, like, shoot me straight off here. I was gonna actually make a comment about this cable cart ride because I was wondering, do these things actually really exist where, like, oh wow, this is why you really shouldn't get distracted at times like this. From my memory, I thought that this thing doesn't have any hand sidebars, but I guess it really does exist. Then it really could. I was thinking it doesn't seem like a safety kind of. It seems like a real safety issue to have a cable cart that doesn't have like sidebars, but it does. Okay. Those are like, with ski resorts you have those seat ones, and whoa, well, that's another good throw. That was a lot more trouble than it should have been, and now both me and Ashley are almost dead, but guess just take it as we go, just another bump in the road. Now, this is an automated cutscene, we don't actually have to do a get off action. It would have been interesting to see what happens if you could glitch past it and see what happens. Would you be able to go up the other side, like the Ganados? But they wouldn't have programmed kind of a get-off action at the end of that, so it probably would have been not a good thing to... Oh! She didn't even know that Ashley does that. She can't be bothered going through the window, so she just, like, runs around the side, like, really quick, and just, like, yeah, slams the door down. So, yeah, just look in here. There's actually no danger in here, and it just seems like a good place that they would put, like, maybe a merchant, but they don't bother putting the merchant here. We're going to go on a bit of a sidetrack in a second, because there are some bonus items we can get, and if you are playing along with this, I recommend going on this tangent as well. If you check your map, basically, you're going to have to go downstairs here and then go downstairs again. But if you go this way here, there are some extra goodies to be had. So, I'm quite tempted to leave. Actually, oh, okay, yeah. First thing to do is to be careful of immediate throwing utensils. Luckily, one of them carries a dynamite, which is obviously easily turned against them. There's still, I think, one more enemy. As soon as I go up this ladder, he's just going to jump scare me. Oh, or not. He's actually really far back. Never mind. But if I'm not mistaken, this is one of those, yeah. I think they've already pre-scripted which ones become these, Plagas head zombies. Again, they're not really zombies, but, it's just really for convenience sake. It never felt right, playing House of the Dead Overkill and then referring them all to as mutants instead of zombies. I'll read that again in a second. I was just too busy getting tongue twisted. And then you find the yellow cat eye, which is really the main the main reward for coming up here. I think it's definitely worth your time though. So, this blood's still fresh. Was there some kind of ritual here? I wonder if we'll get any insight into that further on in the game. Or maybe in some other extra section of the game. Like, maybe an extra bonus game. That's enough hints I'm going to give away for now. But there is, yeah, like I said, there's going to be a lot of walking from this point on. We're going towards the final conclusion to this village. While I was just checking the time on my recording, I start walking into walls, which is great. During this time, it would have been really good, because I mean, I wanted to at some point include like Quabby as a guest, and this would have definitely been a good point to have Quabby as a guest, because there's a lot of a lot of walking here. We could have reflected on the good times of this Resident Evil 4 game, since it was the first introduction to the series. If I'm to understand, Blackout. If I'm to understand, this game was many people's introduction to the Resident Evil series, and for a good reason too. This is the last merchant and a save point, so
good things on sale, stranger. What are you selling?
Usually that's like foreshadowing, since they're so close together, two merchants and then a save point so close together, it means we're up against something big coming very soon. I wonder what it is. So we're just gonna sell our stuff again. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any tune-ups that we want, nor are there any weapons we want. So we're actually just ready to kind of go into this. Well, okay, it's basically a boss fight. They gave us a lot of ammo as well, so if that wasn't a dead giveaway, then don't know what is. Just shoot this thing down, because there's nothing in it, just in case. I'm gonna heal up a bit, apart from the fact I have no healing items, whatever. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go into this with red health. I'm a little bit worried about the success rate that this episode's gonna have with what's in front of me right now, but we'll see. We'll find out. Just enjoy the cutscenes.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Hasta luego.
Meet Chief Bitores Endez. What I would consider to be one of, I'd say, 4 or 5 very serious boss fights in this game. This guy is no laughing matter. If you fight him without knowing what you're doing, it could be a pretty, steep learning curve, as to how to beat him. You can try and get that incendiary grenade, but I would... Oh shit. Die! Die! Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead. So, that's great. That's a great start. I'll see you in a second. We're back. I have to watch that cutscene every time. Well, you can skip parts of it, but you have to do the action command part as if it's really going to catch you surprise again. But anyway, at the start of every serious boss fight like this, you want to loot as many items as you can. They will leave them scattered all over the room, which is really good for you. There's an incendiary grenade there that I don't recommend going to in one run. But there's also an upstairs in this area, so I recommend pick up everything you possibly can. There's a red, green herb here. I wouldn't use it just yet, because if I'm not mistaken, yep, there's a yellow herb around here too, which you want to combine together to create Blue Eyes Ultimate. Actually, it's not even blue at all. No part of it's blue. Although it's interesting to note that the older Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 1 to be exact, actually does have a blue herb. And what's he doing? What's he doing? Is he attacking upstairs when I'm downstairs? Never mind, whatever. So, the strategy to fight this guy is he's got actually quite a large targeted spot where you can shoot at him. I'm gonna not hold anything back and just like spray him repeatedly with my TMP. It's always a great boss weapon to use. Once he's getting a little bit weaker, he'll start falling down. He's quite vulnerable to, what's his name, fire sources in particular. So I recommend picking up this incendiary grenade. And yeah, he likes to do that kind of lunge. This guy's design kind of reminds me kind of Scorpion-ish, even though he's not really Scorpion-ish. But it's only used to reinforce the fact that he's got a really good reach. But he's actually about to look even cooler in a second, if I'm not mistaken. This should do enough damage. No, please do enough damage. He's gonna get me, isn't he? Oh wait, yes. So his legs will break off. And now he will fight you in two forms. The legs and the upper body will fight you separately. Not really, the legs are now disabled, but now he's now much more agile. Those tentacles that were above him actually have a point now, because they'll be used to navigate the metal beams throughout this area. Being informative allows me to keep calm in dangerous situations like this. The main strategy to fight this guy is you can go upstairs, but I find that to be just even more dangerous than fighting him downstairs, because he's so good at like just hooking you and grabbing you down. If you're playing this in professional mode, I did a few practice runs of this, which was actually really difficult for me. I'm actually doing pretty well at the moment, but he can kill you really, really fast. Like, I'm in green health. I actually got full health because I took one of those red herbs, so I'm doing pretty well okay with health. But oh, if I had anything less than that though, I'd be freaking dead by now. Like, look how much damage he does in one go. So just be careful. By now, at this point in time, your incendiary and regular grenades won't do that much to him. Although if you want, you can still frig. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, he actually got me! I shook the wheel remote! What? Is he laughing? Huh. Oh, that's gruesome. Oh, my neck. Ugh. Ah yeah, we're on the last phase again. Sorry, we're back now. I did actually some reading in between this and my last death with this guy. I wanted to read up and see if there was any extra trivia about this guy I wanted to mention before we killed Bitores Endez. There's not really much else to really say about him, actually. They didn't even any, like usually have all sorts of interesting trivia about the designs, what's inspired by, but I don't know, what kind of animal do you think he's actually kind of like? And I want to say Scorpion, but unfortunately there is a character later on that's kind of more Scorpion-like than this guy. I don't know, because like, what uses its back to climb stuff? I mean, it's not really spider-like, is it? Shit. Okay, alright, okay, I'll stop talking about that kind of stuff. But, I wonder what he meant by saying that only by with his sight or something that... Oh, crap. Will we escape the village alive? I'm gonna eat another herb, even though it won't really make much of a difference, because like I said, even with this much health, he can still one-hit kill me, by the way. I'm gonna go against what I said in my 2 lives ago and actually go upstairs and see if I can, I don't know, shake him off a little bit. Oh, what's this? Hand grenade. Not incredibly useful against this guy at this point. I actually... You know what? Look how many I've got. I've got like 3. So let's see if a grenade can really make a difference against him. Because I'm thinking that because he's hanging, he won't be in the blast radius, but you never know. Where is he? Hello? Oh, Endez. Endez, come. Right now? Shit. Okay, that's way too close. That's way too close. Okay. About now. Right. Yeah, it actually works. Okay, never mind. Grenades actually works either way. Never mind, I was wrong. Carry on, folks. So we're just gonna keep on spraying into his back. Extermination. Actually, if I only die against this guy, what, 3 times, or at least twice during the actual battle, I'm still pretty happy with that. In my practice run, it was at least in the double digits how much time this guy killed me, just because I kept trying all sorts of different strategies out to see which one worked better for this LP. I want it to flow well in the LP, so I think there is a way if you're like really skilled to make him fall down while he's like climbing around. Although I just can't get it to work right. You can actually like knock off his arms and you can get him into that stun position that I normally have to use grenades for. But I don't know. either which way, we're gonna... I think we've got the upper hand, even though my grenade missed. Which I really speculate that how the flash grenade misses when its blast radius is basically flashing light. Oh yeah! Oh wow! Only one more bullet left. Success. Ew. I know it's fake and plastic and whatever, but it's still gross. 30,000 pesetas. I wonder what the transfer rate on that. That's almost like £10. I don't know. I actually don't really know the transfer rate with pesetas. I don't even... No, I don't think Spain even uses pesetas anymore. I think they use euros. So, this is an old urban town within Spain that still uses pesetas, apparently. Who'd have thunk it? So, as we beat the boss conveniently, a way out actually, you know, musters itself. The house is like, here.
Okay, Leon?
Yes, but you're not doing so well. Look at that HP. So yeah, and now as a reward for this, more walking. I think I'll probably just speed this up actually. Whoa, look at this castle looming in the distance. Is this ominous foreshadowing? Actually, that's really clever. That is actually, wow. You know, they made it so that you don't see it on your way down, but on your way back up, you see a castle. I don't know, I know I've totally just spoiled where we're probably going next, but come on, you didn't think this game was actually over yet. When you went to the file section, you know, of the menu, you saw that there's only like there's village files, but there's space for other files as well, so, you know, there's still plenty to go. And luckily we don't have to fight any more of those villagers on the way up the cable cart, which I'm very pleased with. With that, with the eye from Endez, at least his false eye, I don't actually know about that. So don't you need like a real eye to have like a retinal eye pattern? Can you really do it with like a fake rubber eye? Well, either which way, with that we are able to finally leave the village. I guess this is the only way out of this village. It looks like it's some sort of retinal scanner. And we'll find out what's beyond this door next time.